JWP Girls Basketball Parents Night.
No, it's not on. There we go.
Hello everybody and welcome to JWP Girls Basketball Parents Night. Your consistent support of JWP Athletics is vital to the program's success. The entire Bulldog coaching staff would like to extend a sincere thank you for all that you do. There will be cake after tonight's game.
Hooray!
I paused for
A victory cake.
And now I will read the entire roster from managers to seniors. Parents, please stand as you are recognized. Starting with the managers. Paige Lampkin, daughter of Pete and Betsy Lampkin.
Nobody applauds. I don't know if they can.
Stand up, Paige. Stand up, Paige's mom and dad.
And now to the 8th graders. Danny Gertz, daughter of Jason and Ann Gertz. Emma Johnson, daughter of Tim and Elisa Johnson. Emily Olson, daughter of Lincoln and Joni Olson.
Lincoln who?
Megan Walls, daughter of Chris and Jennifer Walls. And Haley Wheelock, daughter of Dan and Amanda Wheelock. And now for the freshmen. Autumn Gleese, daughter of Chad and Cheryl Gleese. Michaela Blomstrom, daughter of Chad and Melanie Blomstrom. Amanda Gruss, daughter of Mark and Vicky Gruss. Regan Hone, daughter of Kendra and the late Dan Hone. Madison Loken, daughter of Zach and Amanda Loken. Taya Melcher, daughter of Josh and Lisa Melcher. Amanda Sack, daughter of Jamie and Angie Sack. Caitlin Schultz, daughter of David and Laura Schultz. Brianna Slaughter, daughter of David and Amanda Slaughter. And Claudia Tuxon, daughter of Christine and Chad Davis. And now for the sophomores. Lacey Cord, daughter of Al and Jackie Cord.
Hurry up, honey.
Ashley Johnson, daughter of Tim Hoot and Angie Becker. Alexia King, daughter of Aaron King and Becky and Brian White. And now for the juniors. Brielle Cord, daughter of Wayne and Kelly Cord. Tyler Kroll, daughter of Lenny and Judy Kroll. again, parents, we thank you, and there will be cake following the conclusion of tonight's basketball game. Thank you for all that you do for JWP Bulldog Athletics.
Dead crowd.
Where'd the crowd look like?
So, all right. Sounds good.
Not sure, please. Where's that?
Boy, what a dead crowd.
You know, Merle's up at the top. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hello basketball fans and welcome to Parents Night as the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs take on the Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial Knights. Tonight's NFHS broadcast is brought to you by Wisties Meat Market. North Main Street, the best meat market in Waseca County, bar none. Look for the great deals in the Sunday Free Press and the daily specials. Every day, of course, except Sunday, closed on Sunday. My wife and I, we do a lot of our meat shopping there, and I'm telling you, very good prices. You might think, well, it's a small town meat shop. It's got to be expensive, right? No, not the case. Prices compete with all the other big meat shops in Mankato, but you know what? The quality is even better. So, good deal for you. Jay Semra here on Parents Night as the Bulldogs coming in tonight 2-18, taking on the Knights coming in at 5-13. We are exactly 10 minutes away from our starting lineups, and Joey Burns is going to perform the national anthem on an electric guitar, so we will make sure we have that as well. So some special things happening tonight, and we're glad you're with us here. The second best seat, the best seat could be with us live. The second best seat, the comfort of your own home. So we'll be back in about 8 minutes to go over the starting lineups.
Sneak by you, get ready here. And then McKenna, we'll get you can click hide on that. And then put the camera on Joey Burns, who's going to be playing the guitar for the national anthem. You see Joey Burns in the front row? I don't know if he's going to go to center court or not, but
Gabe, don't you have any friends that are boys? We'll find them. All right. Then you don't have to worry about a prom date. You know? You got them already. Welcome to the doghouse.
Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to Parents Night. Tonight's matchup is between the visiting Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial Knights and your very own Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. This game is being played under the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition among all players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Everyone is responsible for keeping this game at a high level of good sportsmanship. And now, please join us in honoring the United States of America as our very own sophomore, Joey Burns, performs our national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial Knights. Starting at forward, the 5'7" senior, number 20, Amanda Sickler. Starting at forward, the 5'6" junior, number 21, Page City. Starting at guard, the 5'4" freshman, number 22, Reese Gehringer. Starting at forward, the 5'7" 8th grader, number 41, Lakeisha Carter. And starting at center, the 5'9" junior, number 42, Kiera Wilson. The Knights are coached by Pete Gehringer, Anna Hall, and Jeff Lloyd. And now, the starting lineups for your very own Janesville, Waldorf, Pemberton Bulldogs. Starting at forward, the 5'11" junior, number 4, Brianna Coy. Starting at guard, the 5'7" senior, number 10, Kaylee Shook. Starting at forward, the 5'7" senior, number 12, Emily Buda. Starting at guard, the 5'3" junior, number 22, Kirsten Lynn. And starting at guard, the 5'1" sixth grader, number 30, Emily Olsen. The Bulldogs are coached by Kirsten Cunny, Tyler Ranslow, and Layton Olsen.
Rats scrambling for their little basketballs.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they throw them out. All right. All right. Jay Semra here along with Mara Richardson, McKenna Zimke, and we got a couple others along the way. There are the 7th graders joining us tonight. Mara on the camera, McKenna on the scoreboard. McKenna and Mara are 2 stars of our 7th grade basketball team that just recently on Saturday won the Valley Conference Tournament for the 7th graders. That's 2 years in a row for the 7th graders. So great job, girls. It is Parents' Night. And we got a fresh 18 on the clock. It looks like number 42, Kiera Wilson, the 5'9" center, will be getting the tip for the Knights. And for the Bulldogs, it will be number 10, Kaylee Shook, 5'7". So there's the tail of the tape. And we are off and running. Bulldogs win the tip-off. And it's Lynch over to Shook. Olsen, the 8th grader. She won't be the only 8th grader in the lineup, as Lakeisha Carter is an 8th grader as well. Wilson providing the defense to Shook. Shook down low to Cords. Cords the fake. Might have been blocked there, but Bulldogs get the second chance opportunity. Shook for 2. Oh, and it's off. And it'll be an early foul by Wilson. And there we are. And then when the foul's done, you can just go like that and go back to none. And then when you hit submit, it'll go back to normal. Free throw rattles in, and it's the Bulldogs who strike first early on in this first half. And second one is off. There you go. Yep. Well, guns a-blazing down the court, and it falls in for Carter. So Carter, the 8th grader, strikes. No, almost a palm there. Very close. Shook the inside drive. A little hard off the glass. Rebound. Oh. Nice pass to Cords. Cords puts it up for 2, and it's in. Bulldogs 3, Knights 2, early on in this one. Jump pass over to Carter. Carter baseline drive. Oh, tried to pass it to Wilson, but it hit off the side of the backboard. And maybe was trying to loop it around the backboard, the back end. I don't know if that can happen, but turnover. And it's no call. Oh, and they're going to call a push foul on Shook. She doesn't agree with the call, but that's the way it is. All right. Number 21, Paige Sitting, will inbound for the Knights. Gets it into Gehringer. Gehringer, daughter of the head coach, Pete Gehringer. And it's going to stay with the Knights. So the Bulldogs with an early lead tonight. Once again, the Bulldogs coming into tonight's contest, 2 wins, 18 losses. The Knights, 5 wins, 13 losses. So certainly maybe not the Bulldogs are probably the underdogs, but it's not a reach to say that they could come away with the victory tonight, especially considering that this Lake Crystal team is very similar to the JWP team. Many youthful players, 2 9th graders, 2 8th graders for both squads. And it's in for Wilson. In fact, last year, 2016, the 7th grade girls at JWP beat LCWM in the championship game, and the 8th graders of JWP beat LCWM in the championship game. This year, in the 7th grade game, the JWP girls beat LCWM in the championship game as well. So a little bit of a rivalry brewing between these two teams. And it's not. I thought it was going to be stolen away. Not stolen away. Gehringer, and it's going to stay with the Knights. All right. That's Sickler who will inbound in front of the JWP student section. You probably caught it at the start of the telecast. It is Parents' Night, so many parents were here / are here. And we honored them before the game. And, of course, then Joey Burns performed the national anthem on an electric guitar. Oh, a hard drive and nice left-handed layup by Carter. Timeout called by Coach Kirsten Prunny. And we will go to our local sponsors. Ginger P Designs, modern, fresh paper goods. Visit the website at www.gingerpdesigns.com or that brand new beautiful building that was just put up this past fall. And so check them out. Also, it's not in season right now, but this upcoming spring, you know where to stop. It's the Dairy Queen on the corner of East 1st Street. Considered one of the last standing old-style walk-up Dairy Queens in the United States. So please, once it comes time, you know where to stop to get your blizzards. That's the Dairy Queen of Janesville. And back to live action here. We have Lynch inbounding to Olson. So Olson, only an 8th grader. Zoom out a bit. Tell her to zoom out a bit. There we go. Gable, tell her to zoom out a bit. There we go. The sounds you heard at home were me making the zoom out noise. Oh, it's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. Coach Prunny thought it was maybe a jab with the forearm, not the case. And number 24, Mandy Gruss, will be coming in favor of Shook. Gruss, a freshman. Of course, I say this every time, but Gruss, the younger sister of Sam Gruss, who is one of the all-time leading scorers in JWP girls history. Oh, it's off. Rebound, Swen. Oh, and it's off the head of Olson, but she recovers. Oh, yep. Wanted to pass it to Lynch, but Lynch was behind center court, so that was not feasible. So, traveling is the call. And Prunny normally doesn't say much to the refs. She's vocalizing her opinions a little bit more tonight than usual. All right, passing it around are the Knights. Down low to Wilson. Oh, around the rim and out. Rebound Bulldogs heading the other way. That's Lynch down low to Cords. Oh, it's off, but Gruss is there. She draws contact, and she'll go to the line for a pair. Great job. All right. Gruss, traditionally a pretty good free throw shooter. We'll see if she proves me right at the line. First free throw up. It's in. So we're 1 for 1. Let's see if she can do it again. I think she's going to make it. That's my prediction. We'll see if it happens. Second free throw up. There we go. 2 for 2. 2 for 2 at the line for Gruss. And that brings the deficit down to 1. And another freshman, Amanda Sack, will be coming in. And oh, they.
Come on, Billy. Hit that horn, guys.
And the horn issue, we have a.
We have a senior citizen on the horn.
The horn is not working, so. Or something. So there we go. So Amanda Sack has entered. Almost, and oh, was it? It is stolen away by Sack. Sack going to slow things down here a bit. Over to Gruss. Gruss to Lynch. Nice pass to Cords. Cords up. Oh! Could not close the deal. And at the other end, we got a foul. And Caitlin Brown will inbound. All right, that's Wilson. Oh, stumbling and bumbling, but no call. Stolen away by Swen. Heading the other way are the Bulldogs. Over to Sack. Nice kick out to Lynch. Lynch for 2. Oh, it's off the front iron. Hustle rebound that time by Swen. Back out to Gruss. A little over 12 minutes to go, first half. 5-6 in favor of the Knights. And out to Sack. Sack for 3. Oh, it's off. Thought that might have been a push on Swen. Not the case. Heading the other way are the Knights. That's Sickler. Or excuse me, that was not Sickler. That was Sittig. Now that's sitting again. Now there he is, Sickler. Sickler's number 20. Sickler for 2. It's off. Rebound Swen. Power rebound over to Gruss. Oh, it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. And Emily Olson will return, coming in favor of Lynch. So right now on the court we have an 8th grader, 2 9th graders, and oh, wait, no, here comes Budak. So we also have a senior and a junior. So that's the case there. And number 23, Alexis Cloyd coming in. Cloyd is only an 8th grader as well. So youth. So 4 players in tonight's game were in the junior high game last year. So that's what a difference a year makes, huh? Rebound Olsen. Kicks it back out to Sack. Sack to Gruss. Tight defense. And Sack will take it in herself. It's off. Oh, there's the ball. And oh, that's going to be Bulldog ball. Oh, it's not. It's going to go to the Knights. I thought that was off. I thought that was off Gehringer. Not the case.
Stuck on 5 and 6.
Yeah, boy, it's been a while. Back to Cloyd. Passing it around the perimeter are the Knights. Prunty wants the 3-pointer's out. Oh, doesn't hit anything except the side of the backboard. Swen the board over to Sack. Sack to Gruss. Gruss, tried to maybe draw a foul there. Did not happen. Gruss hesitated a bit, and that might be what led to the indecision. That's a wide open look. 3 is up, and it is good for Brown. 9-5 our score. 3. Oh, another one similar to the first one, rattles in and out. Gehringer will inbound for the Knights. 10-14 left in this first half. Great scoreboard work by McKenna Zimke. She's doing a great job. Oh, another one. That one's off. Long rebound. And Olsen, what's the call? It's going to be a foul. Foul is on Brown. I believe it's on Brown anyway. It is on Brown. That's her first, team third. Gruce heading out. So we got Olsen, Sack. 8th grader Emma Johnson has come in for the first time. And Sack to Cords. Oh, it's up. And there goes the balloon, but they'll have to get that one a little later. Once again, it is Parents' Night. Some of the parents were given balloons, and one just floated up to the ceiling. 9-7 our score. Oh, that's going to be Bulldog basketball. No, it's not. I must have had a bad angle on it. Lynch coming in favor of Sack. Oh, and yeah, that foul might have saved a layup, though. Might have been a good foul. All right. Sickler inbounding. Oh, stolen away by Budak. Last night was senior night for Budak and Shook. And tonight it's Parents' Night. Pass to Cords. Cords out to Johnson. You know what's hard for me to believe is I have a couple 7th graders sitting by me tonight, and 1 year from now, there'll be 8th graders. And we got 8th graders in a varsity game right now. That's so hard for me to believe. But it's a testament to the youth of JWP, the youth girls that seem to be very, very skilled. Once again, our junior high program won its 3rd championship in the last 2 years on Saturday as our 7th grade girls retained the 7th grade championship. How did our 8th grade girls do on Saturday? Well, I'm sure they tried hard, though. I'm sure they tried hard. Gehringer gets it in to Cloyd. And we got Brown with the ball. Brown has hit a three-pointer earlier on. She's not afraid to shoot from out there. Tight defense by the Bulldogs. Oh, it's going to be a bump by Budak. Low-scoring game with 8:13 to go in this first half, 9-7. So who'll be the first team to get to double digits? We'll find out. Cloyd with the drive. And it's going to go to the Bulldogs. So, you know, a lot of youth in this game, and, you know, the youthful players will show their inexperience at times with turnovers and with travels. 30-second timeout. All right, we'd like to talk about some of our upcoming contests now. The conference showcase is coming up starting at the tail end of next week and going into the following week. Check the school website for seedings for the conference showcase. I doubt that the JWP Bulldogs will get a home game on that, but if they do, it would most likely be the 9th. So check the website for that. Our next scheduled home game is Valentine's Day evening, as the Blooming Prairie Awesome Blossoms will come into town. So once again, if you do not have a date for Valentine's Day, you have a date with NFHS. Come out, or come out here live and watch the Bulldogs, or certainly you are invited to watch the NFHS broadcast. Once again, we thank you for ordering your NFHS subscription. It gets you access to all NFHS schools in the United States, not just the Bulldogs of JWP. Johnson, that's a three-pointer. It's off. Rebound by Gehringer. Gehringer full speed ahead. Over to Cloyd. They're leaving Brown open. Oh, back to Cloyd. There's Brown, and tight defense. They knew right away to get on her. They don't want her to hit another three-pointer. And it's going to stay with the Knights. 7:05 to go, first half action. And our score is 9-7. Who will get in double digits first? We'll find out very shortly. Maybe shortly. Oh, that's going to be 5. That's 5. The 5-second call. And Gruss returning in favor of Olsen. You know, these underclassmen, the 8th and 9th graders, about, you know, there's 4 of them. They're about getting the same amount of playing. Oh, risky pass. But Cords for 2, it's in. 9-9 our score, tied up. You know, the 4 underclassmen, as I was saying, getting about the same amount of playing time each. You know, Olsen starts, maybe she gets a little bit more than Johnson, but Sack and Gruss about the same. Not much less than Olsen, if at all. And Brown will inbound in front of Joey Burns in the student section. Once again, Joey Burns performed the national anthem on the electric guitar, a la Jimi Hendrix. Probably not the quality yet of Mr. Hendrix, but I'm sure Joey Burns has some ambitions, maybe. Tight defense, and oh, that's a, yep. So it's the Knights who get into double digits first, and that was Kiera Wilson for the 2, going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Some of the youngsters sitting next to me at the booth might not know this, but it wasn't until the late 1980s that the three-point line was added in Minnesota high school basketball. They don't look very well, Gable looks impressed, but the other one's not so much. I don't know.
Oh, we got double digits, Shane.
Yeah, we finally got double digits. 11-9 in favor of the Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial Knights. Oh, it's off. And what's very interesting about Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial is there's no city. The city of Welcome, Minnesota, is on the Iowa border and is nowhere near Lake Crystal. But it's the town. Yep. So, and Granite City obviously is a part of that as well. In fact, the junior high plays over at the old Granite City gym, and it's quite a gym. They have the old. They have the United States flag, and they also have the Union Jack, the flag of Great Britain. At halftime, I'll have to ask the 2 7th graders if they've played over there yet this year. They're nodding yes. Okay. Oh, it's off. Oh, and I should mention we also have Gable Adams. Of the seventh grade boys team with us here at the booth tonight, and we have a mystery 4th grader. Looks like a Strauss. Is it a Strauss? Are you a Strauss? She's a Strauss. She's a Strauss, and tied up at 11-11. Make-A-Wish time here with 4:49 to go in the first half. And that's Brown with the ball. Drives right. Oh, nice pass. Oh, and it's in. And, you know, Rydeen right off the bench. Rydeen, the tallest member of this Knight squad at 5'9". She's only a freshman as well, so one of those youthful players. Big rebound by Rydeen. Heading the other way are the Knights. Olsen will come in next, dead ball for the Bulldogs. Back to Rydeen. And Rydeen, right off the bench, is causing havoc for the Bulldogs. Sack and Olsen coming in. And boy, you know, if somehow Johnson and Gruss stay on the court, we'll have 2 8th graders and 2 9th graders on the court at the same time. I don't think they'll do that. We'll see. And yeah, it's Johnson and Lynch taking a seat. So the 2 9th graders will stay, but Johnson, the 8th grader, taking a seat on the bench. And the mystery 4th grader has sleeked away. She's gone. Too much embarrassment. Had to go. 30-second timeout. We're going to go back to some of our local sponsors. Danes Body Works, full service auto body and glass. They work with all insurance providers. They're an auto buyer and an auto seller. Don't forget about motorhome rentals. Once again, that's Danes Body Works, 507-995-9856. Danes Body Works, they've been great since 1988. Oliver Farm Drainage. Please contact John Oliver, 507-234-6769. Tilling, septic systems, backhoe and dirt work, and trucking. Once again, that's Oliver Farm Drainage of Janesville. All right, we're out of the timeout. Sack will inbound for the Bulldogs. 4:18, first half action. And there it is, the steal. You know, Coach Pete Gehringer was calling for some defensive intensity, and he got it with that steal. Sitting over to Rydeen, who's been hot lately. Rydeen's got 5 straight points. And Swen, kind of in the danger zone there, had 2 posts right beside her. Oh, stolen away by the Knights, heading the other way. Action faster. Oh, and she takes a spill on the floor. Action faster than we can call it. Mara almost got whiplash turning the camera that time. Yeah, and oh yeah, thank you, McKenna. We are in the bonus. It is 1-1 the rest of the way for the Knights. And free throw is up and in. McKenna Zimke, a very accomplished 7th grade basketball player. Might only be a matter of time before you see her out there. And Mara Richardson running the camera, a great defensive player, has great footwork. You know she'll be out there one day as well. So, oh, off the head, and oh, Sack looks up. She's okay, but you got to be aware. Once again, the youth making some youthful mistakes out there. Sack to Gruss. Oh boy, deep. Oh, it drains the 3. Sack from downtown, and it cuts the deficit to 2. There you go. And Rydeen, oh boy, Rydeen's just been a killer off the bench. Rydeen has the 7 of the last 9 points for the Knights. Oh, stolen away. A little lackadaisical pass there. And blows the layup. And Sack comes away with it. And there you go. The Bulldogs got to calm it down just a little bit here. Regain their composure. Over to Olsen. Passing it back and forth. They find Swen. Swen to Budak. Budak for 2. It's off. Oh, and I think that's going to be a foul on Gruss. Pretty sure that would be the 9th. That will be the 9th team foul by the Bulldogs. So 1-1 again. And I think that's, let's see, who is that? That's Iwi. Excuse me, that's not Iwi. That's Gehringer at the line. 2:38 to go, and Tyler Kroll going to step in after this first free throw. It's in, and here comes Kroll. As well as Lakeisha Carter, the 5'7" 8th grader. From what I've heard, Lakeisha Carter, even as an 8th grader, is the leading scorer for this Lake Crystal team, and I think she's actually in the top 7 or 8 in the conference in scoring this year. Oh, it's off the back iron. Sack the rebound. And they get it to Lynch. They were looking for her. So it looks like we got the 3-2 right now being utilized by the Knights. These Knights, they love zone defense, even at the junior high level. They love zone defense. And with steals like that, it's not a wonder why. Oh, the wide open lane, and Geringer capitalizes. 21-14, not a football score. We got the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. Falcons or Patriots? I might be in the minority on this one. I want the Patriots. But, you know, I know a lot of people want the Falcons, so we'll see what happens. Oh, good steal by Budak. Well, don't pivot back into her. There we go. Gets it out to Gruce. 1:35 to go. Sack, of course, a lefty. Over to Lynch. Kirsten Lynch, a very accomplished, she's on the speech and debate team for the JWP Bulldogs. Very accomplished. Oh, take it, you're open. Oh, passes it up to Gruce. Gruce won't pass it up. Might have been partially blocked there, I'm not sure. And Carter for 2, it's off. Wanted a foul. I didn't see much there for that. 1 minute to go. 1 minute in. No, you're good. And back to Lynch, and you know what? They're not guarding Lynch too tight on those. Oh, fire away. Oh, it's off. You got to do that when you're open. You got to do it. When you're 2-18 on the season, when you have the open three-pointer, shoot. Oh, it's off. Rebound, Gruce. Going to be no, not a foul. I thought it was going to be a foul there. Gruce across center court. Once again, that 3-2 being used by the Knights. Kroll fakes one way, fakes the other. Nice pass to Gruce. Gruce for 2. Oh, it falls in. And Gruce is up to 4 points. Oh, 3, 2, 1. It'll count. It's off. And we go into halftime with our score. The Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs 16 and the Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial Knights 21. All right, we are back. 1 minute until second half action. You know, 5-point deficit at halftime. It's anyone's game. Bulldogs looking for that elusive third victory of the season, and we made a little bit of a change at halftime. We have Mara Richardson now working the computer, and we have McKenna Zimke on the camera. So we'll see if that change at halftime, we'll see what happens. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's a Laffy Taffy. It looks like a humongous tongue or something. Some of those. And once again, Mara knows exactly what to do. I don't even have to do it. Yeah, there we go. All right, and we got a fresh 18 on the clock. Second half action. All right. And we are set. Okay. It's the Knights starting with the ball. We're going to start the clock. Thank you so much, Mara. Once again, Jay Semmer here with you with McKenna Zimke and Mara Richardson, two of our star 7th grade girls who this past Saturday won the Big Valley Conference 7th grade championship. So we're all very proud of them. And we have Gable with us, who is a 7th grader on the boys basketball team. And we have a mystery 4th grader who is a Strauss. And we got a rebound. Oh, and it's going to be stolen away. A little slow getting up was Wilson. You know, sometimes you fall right on your knee. That hurts. Shook out to Olsen. Olsen for two. Oh, misses. And it's going to be Lake Crystal basketball. And once again, the concession stand here is just second to none. I don't know. Is it? There wasn't a phone left here, was there? Was there a phone left here? No, no phone. I don't see anything. No. Oh, she does. Okay. Okay, good. All right. All right, bounce pass wide open. Got to go for it. Cords hits it, and it's the Bulldogs who strike first in the second half, 18-21. Oh, it's off, and big rebound, and it drops. And it is Carter going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Oh, she's doing okay. The fourth grader's thinking, maybe I need to replace Mara. I don't know. Mara does a pretty good job. All right. Hard drive by Lynch. Finds Shook. And Olsen out to Shook. Shook inside drive, blocked by Wilson, heading the other way. Loses the handle, but it looks like it was off of the shin of Shook, and it will stay with the Knights. Swen coming in favor of Cords. And they, the bench clapping their hands, wanting some defense here. Let's see if they get it. Carter fakes out. That's a three. It's off. Rebounds Shook. Shook heading the other way. Shook might be, I don't know. She's got a good combination of speed and strength. I was almost about to say she might be the best all-around athlete on the team. That's hard to say when you got Emma Johnson out there, who's a very accomplished track star. And there's Shook. Shook for two. Blocked by Carter. Prunty wanted a foul. Not the case. Gets the rebound. Does Shook. Out to Budak. Budak swivels the ball around. Looking for someone to pass to. Low pass to Shook. Shook drives to the hoop. It's hard off the glass. Rebound Knights. That's Carter. Over to Geringer. Geringer, a ninth grader. Carter, an eighth grader. So much like the Bulldogs, it is the youth for the Knights as well. And that's Wilson for two. It's off. And the long two off the front iron. Nice hustle there by Lynch. Lynch for two. It's off again. Rebound Sickler. Heading the other way are the Knights. Oh, steal. Oh, boy. It was a steal by Budak. And then a big hammer fist by Wilson. But yeah, all ball. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Pop the ball loose, and that's Olsen inbounding in front of the Knights bench. Lynch, who has been on the JWP high school basketball teams longer than anybody. She came up as an eighth grader to the JV team. In fact, Kirsten Lynch, Budak, and Shook are the last remaining players from the Taylor Paseo era of JWP basketball who are still involved in the high school program. And next year, Lynch will be the last player involved in that. I guess Cord spent a little time as well as an eighth grader on C Squad, but by and large, The players are getting younger and younger for the Bulldogs. You know, 8th graders and 9th graders out there. Not a lot of sophomores and juniors or seniors. And Budak claims the possession with 13:56 to go. Great camera work, by the way, McKenna. You're doing a good job. And it's out to Shook. Shook the drive. Strip to the ball. Oh, that's going to be a travel. Yep, no shot. And body foul, and it will be a shooting foul. So Carter heading to the line for 2. Lakeisha Carter, an 8th grader. Free throw up and in. Nothing but net for Carter. And Sack and Lynch come in favor of Olsen and Shook. And Carter's second free throw clangs off the back iron. Groos powers for the board. Ooh, Budak throws something at the wall. Doesn't fall. Strong dribble. Oh, goodness sakes.
Nothing, Chase. Close your eyes.
No. Yeah, you're not kidding. Boy. And that one was a wild one, and it's going to go to the Bulldogs. And Sack over to Groos. Sack cuts, but Groos gets it over to Swen. Swen over to Lynch. Lynch to Sack. Back to Lynch. Passing it around are the Bulldogs. Lynch for the long 2. It's off. Groos, if she would have gone right there right away, she would have got the board, but she was cutting back out and was kind of caught in a bad position. Good hustle play there by Budak. And that's over Rydeen. Rydeen, a 5'9" freshman for the Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial Knights. Sickler will inbound. Oh, and Gehringer now. Oh, nice drive. Gehringer, only a freshman. Yep. Over to Groos. And Lynch out to Swen. Swen to Sack. Sack back to Groos. Groos doesn't shoot a whole lot of threes, but Sack will. And she connects. That's the second one for Sack from downtown. 21-26 our score. And, tried to force it maybe to Rydeen. Rydeen couldn't handle it. Off the fingertips, and it'll be Bulldog basketball. And, it's off. And it's off the head of Budak. Heading the other way are the Knights. That's Gehringer, the freshman. And it's off. And Johnson coming in for the Bulldogs in favor of Lynch. Next time Brielle Cords comes on the floor, I got a story about when she played LCWM as an 8th grader, which I'll share when she comes in next time. Almost. And stolen away by Sack. Sack and Groos. Sack will take it. Oh! Couldn't connect. And now it's 3-on-1 here.
Oh, there's a foul.
And
Ground
Yep. Yep. Swen got plowed over there, but it's going to be a defensive foul, and that is Carter heading to the line for 2. 26-21 our score, 11:01 in the second half. Free throw falls off the lip. And Wilson is coming in favor of Sickler. And Alexia King will make her first appearance for the Bulldogs in favor of Swen. Alexia King, one of the few sophomores left in the JWP program. And we have some 7th graders doing some sort of a hula dance on the opposite end. Mara, do you know anything about that? What's up with that hula dance going on over there?
It's a football dance.
No. All right. So Gruce for 2. Oh, it rattles off. And I think they're going to catch Alexia for a bump. It is.
All right, Alexia, you only got 4 to go.
Yeah. And let's see. We got a Knight taking off a warm-up, so it appears we'll have a new Knight coming in. It falls in. Timeout called by Coach Pete Gehringer. We're going to go to some of our local sponsors once again. Crystal Valley, for all your agronomy, grain, feed, petroleum, and propane needs. Your local co-op since 1927. www.crystalvalley.coop. MCM, McPherson Crop Management, Agronomy, Technology, and Data Management Services since 1993. 507-234-2224. And we got the whistling you hear is, I believe, from the Lake Crystal fans. Expressway of Janesville. I stopped in there today to get some gasoline for my car. Once again, that's Expressway of Janesville, the only gas station in town. And the Waldorf gas station I heard closed, so it might be the last gas station for a while, depending on which route you're traveling. But Gruce heading down the other way. 28-21, so it's 4 touchdowns to 3. You know, we got Super Bowl Sunday coming up. And it's off. And scrum for the ball, and it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. The one pressing issue for the Bulldogs, they already have 5 team fouls this half as compared to only 1 by the Knights. To King. King is not going to be much of a threat from outside. Gruce for 2. It's off. Rebound, Budak. Budak puts it up. There's where King's effective. King puts it in for 2. Great rebound by King. And, you know, the Bulldogs need a little bit of that. Somebody who can get a board and put it in. And great play there by King. When King was an 8th grader, I told her that if she worked hard, she could one day be a starter for the Bulldogs. And we'll see if that happens. It hasn't happened yet, but it very well could happen in the years to come. King, only a sophomore. And King is the tallest girl on the team, right around that 6-foot mark. Oh, and yeah, that one was going to be off the Lake Crystal, but I think, yeah, but it was going to be off of them, and then Alexia went for it, I think. Yep. Yeah, maybe so. Wilson was right. Oh, and Johnson, smart move. Oh, and she tries to put a hand on the back of Carter to try to maybe guide her into the ball. Did not happen. And Wilson the ball. Brown passing it around are the Knights. Oh, nice move by Carter. Nice back down and then the turnaround off the glass. That shot was brought to you by Janesville State Bank, helping build a better Janesville. Over to Cruz, 30-23 our score. Sack, is she going to make it? Nope, she's going to come in for two, and it's in. Sack connects. And she might be in double figures for the Bulldogs. I think she is. I think she had 2 free throws, a 2 and then 2 threes. That'd be 10 points. So at least 10 for a sack. Oh, nice drive. Boy, Gehringer almost lost the handle there, but right at the last glimpse, turned it around and put it in. Gruce, wide open. She doesn't miss those wide open mid-range jumpers very often. Yeah, she's having a pretty good game too. Gruce has really been turning it on lately with the scoring. Of our... They call a foul. Boy, I'm not sure. Let's see what it says here. It should be appearing. It's the 6th team foul by the Bulldogs, and that's Wilson at the line. First free throw is up. Clangs off the iron. Once again, Jay Semra here with you with Mara Richardson, McKenna Zimke. Mara was with us last night, so came back for more. The free goodies from the concession stand sometimes are too good to pass up. Lynch to Shook. Over to Johnson. Oh, tight. That's going to be a body foul by Cloyd. And bounce pass to Shook. Lynch finds Johnson. Johnson for 2. It's off. Oh, boy. Johnson's got the speed to hang up with him, but it's Carter who puts it in for 2. Over to Johnson. Johnson to Lynch. Oh, tapped out. He's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Body foul. And they're going to leave Shook open. We'll see if we'll see what happens. That's we had a Knight come in for the first time. That's Flack, a sophomore. And to Shook. Budak for 2. Oh, it draws a foul. And Budak. Free throw is in. 28-34 our score. 6:45 to go, so not a runaway by any stretch of the imagination. Bulldogs are contending for the victory tonight, which is great to see on Parents Night. Parents got in free tonight, so a little larger crowd than usual. Once again, good seats available, though, so please join us Valentine's Day evening. All right, Shook. Over to Johnson. 28-34 once again, so with a 3-point. Oh, not gonna take the deficit down like that. And Brielle Cords will be coming in next dead ball, and I'll get to tell that story. All right. And it's off. Oh, it's going to be on King.
Coach told you that in 7th grade. Box out.
Yeah. And that is the second on King. And that now it is the bonus the rest of the way for the Knights. And Brielle Cords comes in. That story about Brielle Cords. When Brielle was an 8th grader, I was her 8th grade coach, and we were playing Lake Crystal at home, and it was the first time we had played Lake Crystal that season. Anyway, we were behind by 2 with 2.7 seconds left, and we had to throw it the length of the court just about. I had Tyler Crowell inbound it. She got it to Brielle. Brielle turned it around, hit the three-pointer at the buzzer, and we won the game. And it was one of the great memories I had of coaching, and I asked Brielle last week if she still remembered it, and she said she'd never forget it. So, oh boy, and that one ends up about up here at the booth. And, wow, boy, up close and personal here. And Olsen coming in for Johnson. Claire calling for defense. And there's a foul again. Boy, it seems like every time down the court, the Bulldogs just are reaching in or a body foul or something. 5:38 to go, second half. 34-28 our score. Wilson at the line. First free throw is up and in. So we have another football score, 35-28. 4 touchdowns to 5. And the second one plops in as well. And a timeout is called by Coach Pete Gehringer of the Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial Knights. DuPont Pioneer. Please contact either Lane Janicki or Scott Roth. 507-838-5554. CFS, an egg-focused cooperative that turns progress into powerful solutions for their customers. Look for them on Twitter or on Facebook. Agronomy, energy, grain, feed, and financing. Once again, that's CFS, the power of progress. Witz Electric, residential, commercial, farm, new construction, and remodeling. Please contact Roger Witz of Pemberton, 507-234-6694. Witz Electric since 1949. The Janesville Tire Service, automobile, agriculture, and commercial. Please contact Paul Beckstrand, 507-380-1517. And Lynch & Sons Farm Drainage of Janesville, 507-327-6833. And we got time for one more. We'll go to it. Guardian Energy, LLC, Janesville, Minnesota, 507-234-5000. So once again, we thank all of our sponsors, and please think about giving our sponsors some of your business when you go shopping. The sponsors help keep the cost low for some of our athletics for students, and we thank them for everything. And with 5:27 to go, second half, it is the Bulldogs down by 8. Over to Cords. Cords for 2. It's off. Oh, and I think, yep, Budak had a heel on the line. And a little bit of a press going to be used by the Bulldogs here. And hey, got to cause a little havoc sometimes to get some turnovers on your own. Get some steals. And they didn't wedge it properly, and it's going to be Gehringer out to Wilson. Wilson for 2, and the bank is open again. That shot brought to you by Janesville State Bank, helping build a better Janesville. And Cords, oh, can't close the deal. And it's going to be a body foul by Shook. That's the 19th foul by the Bulldogs. Bonus once again for the Knights. They of course, once they reach 10 fouls, it'll be double bonus. So it'll be 2 free throws no matter what next time. We'll see ya. And it's off. Rebound Shook. To Olsen. Olsen, that'll be a three-pointer. It's off. And rebound, that is not Wilson, that is Carter. Carter and Wilson, 41 and 42 respectively. Sometimes I can't see the second number, I only see the 4. And sack comes in favor of Shook. And it's going to be Brown inbounding for the Knights with 4:34 to go, second half. Gehringer, so it's 9th grader against 9th grader right now. Oh, nice pass to Brown. Rebound Olsen. And a little tighter defense that time on sack. Lynch for 2. A nice rebound by Budak on the put-in. Nicely done. Every Bulldog in the lineup has come in tonight except for Cords. We'll see if she comes in a little later. 38-30 our score. 3:50 to go. It's going to stay with the Knights. Gets quiet in here. Gehringer. And the shot is off by Wilson, heading the other way. Oh, another one. Here it is. Oh, nothing but net. Sack for 3 again. Third triple of the night. That is N-I-G-H-T, not K-N-I-G-H-T. And it's off. Oh, and... Oh, yeah, Cords had a toe on the line. And hey, 5-point game, 38-33, 3:18 to go. Sitting coming back in. Sitting was a starter. Rydeen, and that's a foul. We'll see you, Kurt. All right. That gives a little more space now. A little more. If you want to scoot it, if you want to move the computer, you can move the computer too. So that'll give Gable a little more leg room, maybe. Free throw is in for Rydeen. Rydeen's been very good off the bench. And the second one is in. Boy, Rydeen, a great player off the bench, only a freshman. Grace Rydeen, number 33, only a freshman. 40-33 our score. Lynch driving all the way. Going to be fouled on the way up. All right. Lynch's first free throw is up. Ooh, it's off the back iron. And here comes the second free throw. It's in. Gonna stay with the Bulldogs, stay with the Knights. 3:07 to go here. Bulldogs looking to make one final surge here. Oh, and it's going to be a foul on Budak. Double bonus now for the Knights. 2 free throws the rest of the way. Free throw number 1 is up for Wilson. It is off. And the second, same result. Good result for the Bulldogs that time. And now, with under 3 minutes to go, it's crunch time. Budak for 2. Ooh, it's off. Oh, it's laid in. And it's off. Oh, most a double dribble there. And it's, once again, with 2 minutes to go, it's an 8-point lead for the Knights. The Bulldogs have to take the lead from them. They don't have to give the lead to us. So, us being the Bulldogs. And it's out, down low, stolen away by Olsen. Push foul. And that is the 6th. I believe it's going to be the 6th. Yes, it is the 6th for the Knights. So, Bulldogs 1 away from the bonus. Shook coming in favor of Budak. Timeout called by Coach Kirsten Prunny. Patton, Hovertson, and Berg, a professional association attorneys at law. Full service law office. 507-234-5106. Or the website, www.phblawoffice.com. Once again, that's Patton, Hovertson, and Berg. Wisty's Concrete and Edging. Wistys.com. 507-420-0997. AA King Construction. Roofing, siding, windows, and remodeling. Please contact Aaron King at 507-231-4648. Once again, that's AA King Construction. Smith's Mill Implement Farm Equipment in Smith's Mill, right off of Highway 14, 507-625-8649. I got through all of our sponsors tonight. Aaron King of King Construction, the father of Alexia King. So, saw him earlier for Parents Night. And all right, 146 here. What's going to happen? 8-point game. It's going to take a big surge because the Bulldogs have only scored 34 points. The first 34 minutes of this game, so they're averaging a point a minute. They're going to have to kick it into a higher gear here if they're going to, and it's a travel by, it was a steal and then a travel by Shook. So it's going to take something extra to push forth to the victory tonight. And there was a bump there by Lynch. And with 1:34 to go. Free throw up. It's in. And if they make this free throw, it'll be a double-digit lead for the Knights. And it's in as well. And there's a foul by Carter. And it's off. Second free throw is up. Oh, gotta make them this late in the game. You gotta make them if you're gonna have a hope of winning. It's gonna go to the Bulldogs, though. Cords, I thought she got fouled on the shot, not the case. Over to Wilson. Wilson to Gehringer. Gehringer the drive. That voice deadly with that left hand. And it's a 12-point lead, 1 minute. I think you can kind of maybe close the book on this one. But the Bulldogs are going to fight till the end, of course. Down to Cords. Cords for 2, and it's in. Count the basket and the foul. Foul's on Wilson. Cords heading to the line to try to get it back to single digits. And it's good. Back to a 9-point game. Timeout called by Coach Pete Gehringer. And once again, Valentine's Day evening, the awesome blossoms of Blooming Prairie coming into town. You now have Valentine's Day plans. Be here live on the 14th of February. And also check the school website for details on the conference showcase. That should be posted probably early next week. I would look for that. I doubt the Bulldogs will get a home game, but if we do, that'd be okay too. So we might see it here. Once again, I'd like to thank Mara Richardson and McKenna Zimke for helping out tonight. Did a great job. Got Paige Lampkin to my left. She's the manager of the team. She's the head videographer of the team. She was the first one we announced on Parents Night. She led the charge, so to speak, for the Bulldogs. 50 seconds to go, second half. Gruce coming back in. Tight defense and a body foul by Olsen. Free throw is off the front iron. Oh, nice. Oh, off. I thought that was going to go in for Wilson. Olsen heading the other way. And she's fouled, heading up. And she'll go to the line for 2. And it's in.
Gable, this microphone's on, just so you know. So just watch this.
All right. And Olsen puts it. Oh, it's. I thought that one was going in. It's not. All right, Lynch will inbound. It's an 8-point game. 32 seconds left. In the history of basketball, stranger things have happened, but it's got to happen now. Olsen for 3. It's off. Rebound, Brown. Tight D. And, oh, boy, you got to, yeah. A lot of arms flailing in that one, and foul is called. And some fans starting to put on the jackets and jingle the keys around. They'll be heading out soon. Number 20, Amanda Sickler, will be coming in for the Knights. All right. All right. It's off. And we're about 10 seconds away here. And I don't. The Bulldogs are not going to foul anymore. I know they are. I was hoping they weren't going to, but they did. Foul is on Sack. A little too much body. Five and a half seconds to go here. And then I'm going to make the announcement about cake. I don't know. I was just told to say to all the parents that there is cake afterwards. Cake and players. So you may be able to sneak in. I don't know. And free throw is up, and it's in. So 48-38. Unless we get a buzzer beater, will be our final tonight. It's been Jay Semery with another. Oh, it's up. Oh, and Bruce hits the buzzer beater. Jay Semery with another NFHS broadcast. We will see you next time.